So you love your outdoor furniture. It's your sanctuary. You got the big comfy cushions, great. But if the outdoor elements hit this furniture, it may not last as long as you like. So in this video, we're going to talk about what you need to do to maintain your outdoor furniture so it lasts a long time. Hey everybody, I'm Mike from Woodstock Furniture and Mattress Outlet. So in this video, again, we're going to talk about what you need to do to maintain your outdoor furniture. We're going to be talking about different types of furniture like wood. We're going to be talking about maintaining high density plastic. How about wicker? How about aluminum? And we're really going to dig in on those cushions that you like so much. But let's get right to it. All right, let's start with wood furniture and how to maintain it. It's probably the most maintenance you're going to have to do. You might have to spray off some pollen in the spring heading into summer. You might have to deal with some stains from nature. And here's a key. If you've purchased untreated wood items, you need to apply that protective coat of sealant. That will really help with maintenance and longevity. Next up, high density plastic, low maintenance here. We're talking about maybe rinsing it off with some water. You might need some soap and water, then rinse, then wipe off with a clean cloth, and you're good to go. All right, pretty similar maintenance when it comes to wicker furniture. Again, you might need to rinse it with some water, maybe a little soap and water, a rinse off, and a wipe with a clean cloth. Same goes with that aluminum furniture. Again, low maintenance here, water, soap and water, rinse with the clean cloth, and like that, you're ready to go. You've done the job with some maintenance. All right, now many of you are watching this video because you want to know what you need to do to maintain the cushions that you like so much, that fabric, maybe it's the pillows. Really, what you're fighting against is mold and mildew. It can develop very quickly, and most warranties do not cover mold and mildew, so you've got to fight the good fight. So really, enemy number one in the fight against mold and mildew is moisture. Moisture is what leads to the mold and to the mildew, so that's what you're really fighting against. If it sits on this pillow or on this cushion and sinks in, that's when it can develop. So you have to make sure things do not get moist, which can lead to the mold and the mildew. Number one in the fight against mold and mildew really is to make a good fabric choice. If you go less expensive, you might have a cotton or maybe it's a polyester, and sometimes those materials can retain water, can retain moisture. That's not good. So here's a couple of materials to keep in mind. Olefin and acrylic. They're performance fabrics. They are water resistant. They have water resistant and mildew resistant fibers in there. Note I said water resistant, not waterproof. Now, I'm sitting in an acrylic, and I want to give you an example of how good acrylic can be in the fight against moisture, i.e. the fight against water. So let's pour a little water on this and see what happens. Here we go, a little water on the acrylic fabric. Let's see what happens. There's the water. Look at that. You see how it beads up? That's what you want. And like that, it's wiped away. All right, so after making a good fabric choice, next in the fight against mold and mildew is regular maintenance. Many say minimum twice a year. Most say, how about 4 times a year? Very easy, just do some regular maintenance with each change of season. That's great. So what can the maintenance look like and what do you need to do? So let's say the fabric gets a little bit wet. Let's deal with that. If the fabric or these pillows or the cushions get wet, towel them off. Maybe you might need to take the fabric off, hang the fabric out to dry, or maybe it's a hot, sunny, dry day. Let the fabric and let the cushion sit out in the sun and really dry off. And you always want to inspect your cushions, again, for the moisture and also any stains, any mold, and any mildew, and really how to deal with that. So let's talk about what do you need to do if you need to clean those materials. There's many do-it-yourself recipes out there that you can find, but let me just give you a couple of products that are generally safe with most fabrics. You've got original Blue Dawn dish soap. There's vinegar, old school soap like borax. Maybe it's baking soda you'd like to use, or a mild bleach. Those products are generally safe on fabrics, but here's the recommendation. If you have a stain or something you need to deal with, first use some of those products on a hidden area to make sure it's okay. But if it is okay, use a sponge, maybe a wire bristle brush, and have at it. And again, you're doing the maintenance you need to do. Next up in the fight against mold and mildew could be proper storage. Number one, if you know a storm is coming, get these cushions out of the weather. Don't let them just sit there and get soaked in a rainstorm. But beyond that, you might need to store them, let's say for a season, i.e. winter. So what you need to do, make sure the cushions, make sure the fabrics are dry. Also check for stains, mold, and mildew. But if you deal with all of that, safely put them in storage, and that's a great way to fight mold and mildew. All right, besides mold and mildew, one other thing that you have to protect against is the sun. I mean, if your furniture is outside in the sun, it can cause some damage, some wear and tear, i.e. cracking, peeling, and fading, especially with the cushions like this. So again, regular maintenance is going to help, and a couple of other things that you can do: store the furniture to protect it from the sun, and you also might want to invest in some furniture covers. So again, if it's really, your furniture's getting beaten down on by the sun, some furniture covers might do the trick as well. All right, there's a look at how to care for your outdoor furniture. We also have a companion video looking at how different outdoor types of furniture stack up against the elements. Check out that video, and thanks for watching this one. We'll see you next time.